Hello, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Teacher Oakley. Welcome to Verbling. Happy Friday, everyone. Today in our class, we will once again tackle IELTS speaking. Today will be practice. Come and join me in this class. We're going to go through the test. The entire test will be, I'll just be calling on students to answer questions and giving you a little feedback and going around the room. And everybody's going to have a chance. So I'm just going to randomly go around the room asking IELTS question. We'll do a series of task 1 and then task 2, and then task 3. Round and round we go. Practice today. Hello, Ida.
Hello, good morning, teacher.
Good morning. Terrific.
Good afternoon for you.
Your microphone is working. Yes,
yes, great.
Cool.
Very well.
Very good.
How's it going, teacher?
How's it going?
Yeah?
Good, actually. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Doing well. I'm looking forward. A friend of mine is coming over in 2 hours. I have a verbling class now, and then after that, I'm going to hang out with an old friend of mine. So I'm excited.
Oh.
I might be actually. We might go together. I might buy an e-bike today.
What is an e-bike?
E-bike? It's like a motorcycle or scooter.
Yeah.
But electric.
Oh, you are going to buy one of that, or you are going to hire?
I'm going to buy.
To buy? Oh.
Yeah. Part of the ecological movement. Save the world. Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Do you have to have some special driving lesson to drive one of those, or no?
No. And actually, the country where I live, in the Philippines, you're not even required to have a driver's license, registration. You don't need a license plate. Nothing. If you have an electric motorcycle, you don't need anything.
Oh.
It's cool. It's great. Yeah. So I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hi, Yusuf. Hi, myself. Hi, Yusuf. How are you? Are you there, Yusuf? Okay. All right. Hi, Anastasia. Anastasia, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Good. I'm doing great. What is Ayad talking about? There's a ghost in the class? Really? What do you mean?
I don't know. I guess someone's used like some special effects to be like a ghost.
Oh.
That's why he just said like that.
Oh, scary. Hello, Ayang? Ayang?
Hello. Hi.
Ayang? Hi.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Hi. Where are you from? Philippines. Very cool. All right. Me too.
Very hot. So hot here.
Yeah. I know. I am in the Philippines as well. Did you know that?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here too. Yeah, that's actually not too hot today. I don't know where you are, but where I am, there's a lot of thunderstorms. So it's actually kind of nice and cool today. Hello, Emra.
Hello.
How are you?
Teacher?
How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
I'm good.
Wake up.
Yeah. Glad to have you in the class. Good to see you. Farhad. Hi, Farhad.
Hey, teacher.
There we go. All right. Good.
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can hear you
How,
loud and
so,
clear.
okay, so how are you today?
Good. I'm doing really well. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Igor. How are you?
Hello, Oakley. I'm doing
Hi.
well. How about you?
Good. Real good. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. And
Thank you.
we'll talk to you later. Everyone's going to get a chance to play the game today. Hi, Ivan. Ivan, are you there?
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Hi. I'm doing well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, Ivan. We'll talk to you later. I hope you're in the mood to answer some questions and practice some speaking. Oh, good. Mahmood is back. Hello, Mahmood.
Hello, teacher.
Nice to have you back, Mahmood. Good to see you. Glad
Thank
you
you.
could join us. And Mustafa is back again. Hey, Mustafa.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Thank you. And, of course, commenting in our chat box, Ayad, for play-by-play text, real-time texting, my assistant Ayad in the chat box. All right, let's get to it. Today, let's dispense with the lecture and let's jump right into IELTS practice questions. Okay, so we'll just do a series. Maybe we'll do a couple rounds. We're going to start with the part 1 questions, which are questions about yourself, personal questions based on everyday topics, your experience, and maybe your preferences. Okay, as the test begins, of course, we would introduce each other, shake hands. I would be getting, well, not me, but your interviewer would would get your identification. They are always going to ask you, for example, hello, Ida.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's pretend I don't know your name. Hello, how are you today? And my name is Oakley Moody. I will be your interviewer. What is your name, please?
Hello, my name is Ida. Nice to meet you.
Okay. And should I address you as Ida?
Sorry, can you repeat me the question, please?
Should I address you as Ida?
Yes.
Okay.
You should.
All right. They're always going to ask your name. So if you give your full name, and then they're always going to ask you, what should I call you, or how shall I address you, or what would you like me to call you?
Okay.
That is always going to be at the beginning of the test. Okay. I'm sad too, but that's okay. You can be my secretary commenting in the chat box. You're serving a useful purpose, Ayad. Thank you. All right, so there you go. That's how the test begins. Okay, Anastasia.
Yes.
Let's talk about the place where you live now. Can you describe the place you live?
Yeah. Well, I live in Kazakhstan, in a small town which is called Taldykurgan. Very green town, and I really love to live in Taldykurgan, but it's really quiet town. So as I'm young, I would like to go to live in megapolis. But at the same time, this place good for people who go to retirement to live here. And as well, a good nature and fresh air as always, no air pollution, good water to drink. So it's good for life.
Okay, thank you very much. Anastasia, if I may be frank.
Yes.
Looks like, note to myself, I need to do another brush-up class on articles. Okay? You're missing your articles, your a, an, and the. It's really quiet town. It should be. It's a really quiet town. At the same time. At the same time.
Same time.
Okay. Also, there is good nature. Okay, or a good nature. Okay, there's a good natural environment. There is a. It's very. You would say maybe it's very scenic. It's very beautiful. It's very natural. Something like that. But so maybe a little ding for the articles, a little ding for one vocabulary word. But overall, that was a very good answer. What you said was great. All right, and a logical progression of ideas. Terrific. Ayang.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about where you were born.
I was born in Cebu City, Philippines, 1978.
Okay. Can you give us any details? Yeah, and something about Cebu City, maybe where it is, or is it... All right, if you're talking about a city, there's a lot of things to talk about. You can talk about, is it in the mountains? Is it by the ocean? Is it on the river? You can talk about the industry there. What do people do? Is it a fishing village? Does it have a large banking center? Do they build cars? You can talk about any problems that have in the city. You can talk about fun things to do in the city. Is there a water park, an amusement park? Lots of things. And in IELTS test, you are not just trying to give information for giving information. You need to be providing lots and lots of detail. It's very much related. How much detail and your score. Hand in hand. Lots of detail, good score. Very little detail, bad score. It's quite simple, actually.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell us about Cebu City?
Cebu City is a nice place, and then too much of beach resorts here. A nice beach resort here, Cebu City, like Boracay. It's a nice beach.
Yes, it is. Okay,
Sorry.
all right. That's okay. First time. All right, all right. That's the idea. That's okay. Look, you're improving your English already. Amazing.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Emmer, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Wait a second before I ask you. Anastasia, what are you talking about? You need an 8.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, a score. Well, because it's really neat. If for immigration, if to immigrate, for example, in Australia, they give you like 20 points if you get 8 IELTS. So.
Interesting.
And,
okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So it will be. That's why.
Oh, okay. I get it. All right. Thanks. I was wondering because, you know, you usually a university, if you're taking IELTS to get in university or to get a job, usually they're going to give you, and it depends on the job, you know, or the university, but it's somewhere 6, 6.5, 7, maybe 7.5. I've never heard anybody say they need an 8. 8's pretty high. 8's a good score.
Yeah. Actually, I know one guy here. He lives in my town, and he got 8.5. So yeah, in reading section he get 9. So I think it's possible to get 8.
Yeah, it's possible, and you have very good skills. I think you could do it. I'm not actually saying that. I'm just because different people might not know about IELTS. For example, we have comments here. Bill needs a 7, 6.5. Mustafa needs a 7. Ayad needs a 7. That's common. 6 to 7. Those are common, normal, required scores. That's why I was curious why you need an 8. But thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Emmer. Emmer?
Yes, teacher.
Hello. Emmer, do you live on your own or with your family?
I'm live with my friends because I'm a student. Another question.
Okay, if you see your interviewer, if you see the interviewer doing this, they want you to talk more. All right. In part one, Emmer, you should be saying at least 2 sentences. One short sentence, 4 or 5 words. Probably not good enough. Okay. All right. You live with your friends because why? I didn't hear you as well.
I am student.
Oh. Okay.
I live in small apart.
Oh, you live in a small apartment.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Any other details you can give, as much as you can. It's really good if you can talk about. I sound like. Oh, never mind. I sound like a psychologist. Talk about your feelings. All right. Okay. For example, your hometown. I really love my hometown. You know, it was great growing up there. I was so happy to live there. Or talking about your apartment. I really get along well with my roommates. We're the best of friends. We have really fun times together.
No, they are very lazy boys.
Okay. Negative or positive? They're very lazy.
And very dirty boy.
Dirty boy. Ooh, be careful.
Sometimes I hate.
Ever. Be careful when you say dirty boy.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. There's a couple meanings. Okay.
Okay.
One meaning is okay. Well, let me explain. One meaning is that you're a slob. You're messy. You have a dirty house. Okay. But the other meaning is that you do some kind of sexual behavior. Maybe. Yeah. So I don't think that's a topic that you want to discuss with an IELTS interviewer, actually. I probably not. All right, Emmer, but thank you. That's okay, details like that, talking about your lazy roommates, that's fun. That's spontaneous, that's relaxed language. That's how you do it, okay? All right, continuing. Igor. Igor, are you there? Igor?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So, where do you live?
In Moldova.
Okay. Has Moldova changed much over the time that you have lived there?
How many years?
Yeah, I don't know. As long as you have lived there, has it changed much? Okay, listen to the phrasing. Actually, this does have really weird phrasing. But this is this is sometimes the questions are framed, or the sentence structure of the question is weird. So actually, let me share this one with you because I feel that this is very strange myself. They're talking about where you were born and where you live. Has the place changed much over the time you have lived there?
No.
It is weird phrasing. No. Okay. How? How has it not changed?
Somehow. Give me another question because this is very strange question.
It is a strange question, but okay, just in reality, of course, you can never ask for another question, but all right. Talking about where you live. All right, Igor, do you live in an apartment or in a house?
I live in an apartment.
Okay. Which do you prefer, to live in an apartment or in a house?
Both of them.
Okay, well, obviously the next question is going to be why.
I think to live in apartment it's very good because how we can replace this good with very comfortable, yes, because because in an apartment you have many facilities that it's make your life easier, so you don't have to to do something I cannot say how to change. You do not need to change something in exterior of your apartment because building is built, and you do not need to change something to repair something. And also apartment is small usually, so you do not need to do much reparation or when you repair something, for example.
Okay.
You do not need to do to repair your apartment.
Okay.
But if you have house, on the other hand, we can see that house is more freedom for you. For example, you can have a small place near your house where you can have something for your children, for example, or you can have a garage there near your house, in front of your house or behind your house, and also you can have what do you want to have there. But on the other hand, you should take care about that house. You need to invest money in to maintain that house in good condition, and here in my country it costs money and need time for that, for this condition. Also, another moment is security. In my country, to have apartment is more secure because nobody will come to mug you, to robber, what to say, mug, robber, to steal something from you. And but in house, when you have house, exists a risk that someone will come and steal something from you. So you need a security to be sure that nothing will happen. That's why I think that both of them is good, but you should think about this.
Yeah.
What do you like more? I like both of them.
I like both of them. Okay. Good organization. All right. Very good organization. All right. He sort of gave his topic sentence or introduction. Oh, I like both. Then he talked about apartments. Then he talked about houses. Then at the end he concluded. Very good. Sorry, I'm reading Ayad's comment. I have rats under my house and birds on my house. Really? Okay. All right. Anyway, I have an actual follow-up question for Igor because I'm curious.
Yes.
Really, an apartment is more secure than a house?
Yes, because apartments usually here we have 12 floors or 12 what buildings with 12 floors. Yes.
12
flats?
Well, floors.
Flats.
Okay, 12 flats. 12 apartments or 12 units.
No apartments. Flats. I mean, you can go
Floors.
Up. Yes, floors.
Floors.
Usually we have here average building is about 10, 12 floors. So on each building we have on the main door when you enter to that building we have a lock. Yes, a lock, security lock. So only who live there can enter in that apartments. And on each floor we have 4 apartments, and these 4 apartments have a main door with lock. One door for 4 apartments. made by metal.
Oh.
So if you want to
Really?
mark someone, to steal someone from some apartment, you should go on the first door that is in front of that building. After that,
Yeah.
you should go another door that is for apartment, and then you go to third door that is, for example, my door, and it's also we have locks, and usually you can have another door in the middle of your door and the main door for apartments. You can put another door.
Wow.
So he's very secured.
I guess so. Okay.
And someone, if you want to steal something, it's very all people will see that person.
Yeah,
and usually people from our apartment has video cameras.
Okay. You got me sold.
Do you know this? When you speak, you ask who is there, for example, and they're asking, and they answer, "I'm here," for example. You press the button.
You identify someone. Oh, you buzz someone in. You have to buzz them in. We say.
Yes. You and you have to do this from the enter of the building, because you cannot enter the building if you're a stranger, for example.
Okay. Well,
but
all
when
right.
when you have house, you can put their dog, but they will enter your house. Maybe, maybe not. So you should secure your house with agency that specialize in this, and you should pay money. I don't know how much.
Quite clearly, the security in apartments is a lot better where you live than where I live, or even when I lived in New York City or California, that we did not have that level of security. Okay, a little feedback for you. When you say all people, you should probably just say everyone. You said the door is made by metal. The door is made of metal. It's made of wood. It's made of whatever. Small grammar mistakes. Facilities make your life easier. They have facilities make your life. You should say facilities that make your life easier.
Okay.
Vocabulary. You change something in your apartment. You remodel or renovate. Actually, I should be writing these words.
Okay.
You can use remodel or renovate your apartment. So vocabulary. And then you were talking about fix up the apartment.
Yes, fix up.
You can say fix up, or you have to continue to do things. Wait, did I? No, whoops. You can say you have to do upkeep or maintenance. Oh, I always misspell
maintenance.
I always misspell maintenance. I think that's misspelled. There are some words that I always misspell. That's one of them. Okay, and that's it. So one or two vocabulary, one or two or three grammar, small things. Pronunciation, garage. Well, you can say garage or garage. Both pronunciations are the same. Are equally accepted. So, you're probably talking, and you talked at length, your organization was very good. So, as an example of the scoring, fluency and cohesion, you probably had a 9. Boom. Your sentences matched, you went in a logical order. Pronunciation, maybe an 8 because of one slight pronunciation, 8.5. Very good. So your mistakes were in grammar and vocabulary. Probably would have dropped 2 points, a 7 in vocabulary, maybe down to a 6 in grammar, 5 or a 6. But average those all together, and you've got like what, 7.5, something like that.
Yeah.
I would say.
That's why I'm preparing here. When I will take TOEFL, for example, I want to take a good score.
Yeah,
and you can consider that 3 months ago I cannot speak. I cannot speak with you.
Oh, you are most certainly improving.
Yeah, 3 months ago I cannot speak with someone.
Yeah, definitely. I know. I've been talking to you for at least a couple months. I know you've improved.
Okay.
Okay, Ivan. Hi, Ivan. Are you there?
Hi. Yeah. Absolutely.
Hello. Okay, Ivan, you lucky devil. I'm going to let you try the part 2 question.
Okay.
Okay. Ivan, do you have a pencil and paper?
Do you represent? Yes. Yeah.
Good. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna actually leave this question here, and I'm going to allow you to look at it. I'm going to continue and ask a question to another student in the class. Give you a little time. I want you to make some notes. Think about what you're going to say. All right. I'm going to leave this right on my screen, and I'm going to ask Mahmoud a question. After Mahmoud is done, I'm going to come back to you and have you answer this question. Okay? This is a part 2 question. In part 2, you're going to be handed a card. All right? You're going to have, it's going to say describe something or tell me about something. In this case, a musical event you enjoyed attending. You should say, more like you have to say, what the event you attended was, where it took place, who was with you, and explain why you enjoyed attending. So you've got to cover these 4 points. Okay?
Okay.
All right,
I try.
All right. You can do it. You can do it. Go ahead and make notes. In the meantime, I'm going to ask Mahmoud a question.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Go ahead, Ivan. No, make some notes, okay? I want you to take a little time. Okay? Take a little bit of time. All right. Now, if part 2 is about music, here. If part 2 is about music, then part 3, which follows, of course, is also going to be basically about music and concerts and so forth, as you can see. So, Mahmoud, I'm going to talk to you more about music and concerts. So, is it expensive to attend a live musical event in your country?
No, it isn't expensive. Well, it depends upon whether who's going to perform there. Like if there are some international artists, maybe a foreigner singer, a singer from United States or Europe, then it's going to be a bit more expensive. While if there is a singer that is from the same country or is from Pakistan, it's be a little bit cheaper. Also, I think it depends upon the type of the genre of the music. For example, the pop music concerts are a bit more expensive than the general world or the folk type of music, but it isn't much difference, I think. Also, another thing I think that would matter is the type of the popularity of the music. Like as I said, that pop music is really very being liked by the youngsters. So when there is more people to attend a concert to be there, then the ticket prices are generally lowered. And also there is some, most of the people are students, and they get kind of discounts for the concerts. So I think it gets a little bit cheaper for them.
Okay. All right. Mahmoud, have you ever heard the phrase "quit while you're ahead"?
No.
No? Okay. Well, it's kind of it's an expression. Quit while you're ahead. You were doing great. You actually were looking at a definite 9 score. You were. Okay, then when you started to talk, you had some very good points. You had at least 2 points. Very clear, very good organization. I had nothing but good comments to make. Then all of a sudden that you wanted to talk about the popularity or something, and you started to you lost your rhythm. You you obviously were very quickly trying to grab something else to say. I know this is a really difficult call to make in the middle of an examination. But exactly, Bill. As Bill, you'd have to know when to stop, when you've said enough. If you make 2 points that's a part 3 question opinion. You got 2 points. Don't force a third or a fourth point. Don't do it. You absolutely, had you stopped after your first 2 points, that was a 9. Totally. Absolutely. Excellent rhythm, very relaxed, very clean, clear, understandable. Great points. And he did some other terrific things, which I want to point out. You said foreign artists would be a bit more. Using phrases like slightly more, a little bit less, kind of crazy, kind of, a little bit, sort of. Using those modifiers to show degree, that's really 8, 9 level stuff. Native speakers do it constantly. We don't think about it. We don't have to. It's natural. But many second language speakers have to learn this sort of, they don't normally do it in their own language. So learning that in English we really modify all the adjectives slightly, slightly, or the verbs, whatever. That's very good. Really, okay? Mahmood? Really good job, but don't force it. Mahmood, you have no reason to force it. Your speaking is very good. Just talk to the guy like you're normally talking, and you're going to ace it. You have a capability of getting a 9. You really do. I'm convinced. Okay? So don't force it. Oh, my goodness. What happened? Oh, dear. My speaker left. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. My speaker for the part 2 left. All right. It's only fair to give you time to try this. Mustafa, are you there?
Yeah.
Hi. How would you like to try doing the part 2 question? Describe a musical event you enjoyed attending. What event, where, who you were with, and why you enjoyed it. Okay. I'll give you a minute to make notes, okay?
Okay, I think I will answer directly without this minute.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I can say, actually, I didn't attend many musical events. I don't know why, but I haven't a lot of time. I can't remember any event I attend. I think in middle school, in high school, I attend many musical events about I graduated from school. It was with my friend, with my family in school, and we go to the club. We spend a lot of time. We have a lot of fun. So, yeah. I didn't attend many musical events.
Okay, you're obviously done. All right. Try to speak for 2 minutes if you can think of any details. What other possible details could Mustafa come up with? Anybody?
Okay. I can talk about my favorite kind of music because this question is related about a musical event. So.
Okay.
Yeah, for example, I can say I like relax music. I like opera. I like this kind of music. It's give me a good sense. So I can not do this kind of point.
Okay, Mustafa, you want to be careful here because you don't want to go off topic. You were very much on topic. The question doesn't mention what type of music you like.
Yeah.
Except for in this particular event. But you could talk about whatever kind of music it was in the event, absolutely. You could talk about the nightclub. There were flashing lights and there were people dancing on tables. I don't know, whatever. Make stuff up. It doesn't matter. Okay, firecrackers. Yeah, whatever. There was a fight in the nightclub. I don't know, whatever. You could always use more details. So you lacked a little details. Now, what's going to happen to you in the real test? If you're supposed to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, if you only speak for 1 minute, what's going to happen is they're going to give you 3 or 4 more questions, which means you have much more chance to mess up. They have to have you speaking for, you need to be speaking for 2 or 3 minutes. So if you only speak for 1 minute, the interviewer is obligated to fill up another 2 minutes of recorded time. So he has to ask you questions. More questions, more of a chance to screw up, honestly. So you want to talk for that 2 minutes. If you talk for 2 minutes, the interviewer will stop you and he will ask you some really simple question which you can answer with maybe 1 sentence answer, and that's fine. So much better if you fill up the 2 minutes. So Mustafa, for example, Mustafa, do you play music yourself?
Yeah, I play piano. I like playing piano when I was a child.
Okay, that's all. Oh, and actually, in this follow-up question for part 2, that's really all you need. 1 or 2 very short sentences. You don't need to talk at length, really. Okay, Ida. Hi, Ida. Ida, are you there? Ida. Ida. No. Ida, come back. Anastasia.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Anastasia, now we're going to all practice some opinion questions. So, again, the topic is music. Is it better to listen to live music or to listen to music on the television or the radio or the computer, actually?
Okay. Well, there are 2 points, but nowadays most of the people are listening to music on a computer or television, so it's more common to people to have it. So I also just listen music on my computer or on a TV show, but I have never been on a live concert, so I'm not sure how a live music can be, but I would like to have a chance to be in a concert, a live concert, and to hear this type of music, and maybe after that experience I can compare and say what is the best and what is the worse, for example. But also I've known that some singers, when they just sing live, they don't have a good voice, so after that people stop listening live music and they back to recorded things. I mean, but I know, but some people also went to live concert, and after that they have a really great experience that was not compared with anything else, and they have a lot of emotion, and they prefer go to the live concert. So I think it's depend on the singer and a person who perform this this type of music, I mean, live. So, but I would prefer, I guess, to try to listen live music.
Okay. All right. You had a conclusion. There's a little bit of repeated information, but it was part of the conclusion, so you can do that. That's okay. One thing, pronunciation, singer.
Singer.
No, there's no g sound. There's not singer, not like finger. Singer.
Okay.
Singer.
Singer. Singer.
Singer.
Singer. Still?
You ring a bell. Try that. Sing. Just,
Sing.
okay, that's it.
Okay.
Good. Ring.
Singer.
Singer.
Ring.
Singer.
Singer.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, thanks.
That's it. Okay. A couple small mistakes. Common to people should be common for people. Common for people to listen to recorded music. By the way, recorded music you could have used. And last little thing, after they listened to, they didn't, a bad singer, they back to, and then you struggled for the words. Okay,
Yeah.
you would, first of all, they back to, not good. Maybe they return to recordings or recorded music, something like that. You kind of got stuck on that one word. Small ding. And the last of all, you want to be in a live concert. That means you want to perform. Really?
No.
I think what you mean.
I want to listen to a live music.
You want to be at a live concert.
I want to be alive. I want to be at a live
At
concert.
a live concert. So another preposition. Last time, your last question, it was articles. This time it was prepositions. Okay? So maybe you need to do a little bit of grammar review. I don't almost ever hear you mispronounce words. Your pronunciation and flow, intonation and rhythm is all very good. Your vocabulary is quite good, up to the task. I would recommend a little grammar course for you. Okay? You want to get that 8.
Well, I guess I know grammar well, but when I'm just talking and I get nervous, I forget all the stuff, and I just try to do this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Even now, this stuff would be like,
Yeah. Just maybe. Okay. From what you're telling me, maybe you should just try to consciously slow down just a little bit. Force yourself to slow a little bit, and maybe that'll give you time to get those correct prepositions or articles. I don't know. You're asking if I've ever taken the TOEFL test. I've taken simulated TOEFL tests using software from TOEFL, but never took the official test. No.
Okay.
Okay. Igor. You ready?
Yes.
Igor? Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Oh, this is another weird question. Why do you always get the weird questions? Oh, boy. Okay. Do you think there's too much music available now? I don't know why you get these questions.
Because you choose them.
No, it's just random. It's just the order. I swear. It's just you're lucky. You should buy a lottery ticket.
Can you give another question? Because I think music is okay. Not a lot, not much.
The last is it better to listen to live music or listen to music on the? And the next question is, do you think there's too much music? It's just you're lucky. Okay. All right, I'll give you another one. Yeah.
I was saying that maybe I should try that question if he's hesitant to speak about that.
Okay. All right, I'll come back to you, Igor. We've got time, so I'll get back to you. Go ahead, Mahmoud. Great, terrific.
Yeah, I strongly agree that we are now we have now exposed to too much music. Like there are a variety of sources from through which you can get music. Like you have a lot of radio stations, not only the local radio stations, but you can listen to the internet radio stations from all over the country, all over the world. Then you have music playing on the TV. You have dedicated music channels. Then you get to hear music from the movies, and then you have music, YouTube videos, music being uploaded to the YouTube, and you have like another very huge source of music is, I think, that has got torrents of music is the small peer-to-peer sharing programs like BitTorrent and Azure, things like that. So I think there isn't any thing that is going to stop that huge spate of music, and it's I totally agree that we are at this time we have a lot of exposure to music and we are listening too much music.
Okay. Well, Mahmoud's point.
This question was about sources of music, or about what?
No, he answered the question. He got the question. His answer was related directly with the question. And he absolutely overwhelmed me with examples. He didn't really give me reasons, but that's okay. Now, you can, in your opinion, sorry. In your opinion, you can give reasons and or examples. In this case, he definitely made his point. How many examples did he give us? I don't know. I lost count at like 12. No question you made your point. So many examples, listing examples. The point was, the question was too much music. He gave me too many examples, but of course there's no such thing because he's trying to explain that there's too much music. So, yeah, he didn't need any reasons. Okay, absolutely. He listed in a correct way. His progression of ideas was quite logical. Now, there you go, Mahmoud. You're back on the horse, all right? You're back. That was, I don't know, 8.5 or 9. I don't know. You might have had a 9 for that. 8.5 at least. There's no pronunciation errors, no intonation errors, no grammar errors. I have no notes. So, very good. Nice job. Okay.
I wish I had delivered the same performance at the test.
Yeah, right. You know, it's a lot harder to do in the test, Mahmoud, of course, as you know, because pressure. But try to relax. Mahmoud, what do you do to relax? How do you shake it loose?
It's a very difficult question because I get nervous very easily, especially about speaking. I'm not a very kind of talkative person. But the thing I've found, I try to relax myself is take deep breaths and let's think in my mind that bring it on, do so it be.
Okay.
Whatever happens, and then I kind of get loose and I perform really good. I've experienced that.
Okay, I like that. Deep breathing. Okay, whatever happens, let the cards fall where they may. Let's do it. I like that. You consciously focus your attitude. Good. I think that's good advice for anybody else. Terrific. Thank you. All right, Igor. Igor?
Yes.
Let's try another question. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit with you about we were talking about music. Let's talk about musicians. All right?
Okay.
Why do you think people are so interested in the personal lives of musicians? Why are people interested in that?
I think that people are interested in personal life of musicians because they like these musicians. They like how they perform. Also, they like how they look. So, musicians for people are kind of idol, and they want to be like them, like like these musicians. People who listen to that music, they want to be like that musicians. So when they watch TV or they read on the internet some news about that musicians, they they enjoy this information. They enjoy this news because they like to know something about their idols, and that's why they love musicians. I don't know quite why, but I made up what they said.
Whoops. Sorry. Unmute myself. Okay. No, that's okay when you get to the end, and that's why people like musicians. That's fine. That's a workable conclusion. I know you're done speaking. It's obvious. That's all you're really trying to do, so that's fine. 2 points, the way they perform, the way they look, people are interested. When they hear the news, they get excited. Okay, great. I totally understood. A lot less notes. 2 small notes. Pronunciation, idol.
Idol.
Not E, it's I. Idol.
But in British English, by the chance, not idol pronounced idol? In British?
I don't think so.
Because, for example, vitamins and British vitamins.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see why. I see your logic. But I don't think so. I think it's still American Idol. Yeah. Okay. And one other thing that oh, shoot. I don't know the context you said it. Yeah. Oh, I don't. Okay. You said it. You added a plural musicians when it only needed musician.
Okay.
Or musical. I made a note and then I don't understand my notes. Sorry. Oops. I made a note. I made my signal for uncountable, but musician or musicians is countable, so I don't understand my own notes.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, sorry. All right. Oh, where did Ida go? Okay. She's gone.
To the last question that you gave to Mahmoud.
Yeah.
Can you show this question again? To
Sure.
show
Hang
on the screen share.
Give me a sec. Sure. Hang on just a sec. Yep, there it is. Okay.
Do you think there is too much music available? No, why not? Why yes?
Yeah, that's it.
But
do you have a